キャビネット。え、この扉スノコでできてる。まさかここにあったシェルフ？リメイクしたの？どこの匠よ。
The guardian deity of rental deposits. I can't even lie to you. That one sent me. Like, I was chuckling. And, you know, when you're watching a show, especially like for a review like I do, I had to pause because I was like, so I had to like hit pause on my keyboard deposits so I could like, you know, come back to it, because that one like really sent me like for a loop. I was like, it just, I don't know why. I guess because like I'm an old man, you know, at this point, like it hit home for me. Because you know, if you've ever rented like an apartment or something in the past, or you will in the future, then you know basically like the apartments when you move out are looking for any reason to keep your security deposit. That's like a period, the end. Like any little thing that doesn't look like the day you moved in, which I always suggest take pictures the day you move in so you can prove it does look like the day you moved in with timestamps. They will look to anything to keep your rental deposit, and they'll look for things to charge you more after. Trust me, as someone who's been through the ringer with these people. And, you know, most folks don't fight. They just pay, and that's how they get you. If you fight, you know, you can win as long as you're not in the wrong. So that one just, like, really, really hit home with me, and I just freaking lost it at that specific line, you know, at the show. Now, here's my real feelings, right? We are 7 episodes in. I think this episode number 7, right? Yeah, so we're 7 episodes in into the Masterful Cat. And here's my real feelings, you know, is I have a love-hate relationship with the Masterful Cat. And I think up until the coffee accident and the things that occurred during that specific little arc, because this show does it in like little mini arcs. It tells you like different like little stories, like little like manga panels do. It tells you like these, you know, curated like, you know, 4 or 5 different stories in one episode. I think up until then, I felt like you were just going through the motions. And I was like, man, am I getting bored of this show? I had to really ask myself, because I'm watching it, you know, as she's talking to her friends about marriage. And she's thinking about, you know, how somebody, you know, who gets married to her might end up leaving her and take her cat with her because she makes more money. And then her and 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐸 watching, you know, something like horror show, and she wasn't able to sleep. And these are all very, very, very cute things that are occurring. I will never argue this anime is so cute, and it definitely is like the working man's show to watch. And when I say working man, I don't necessarily mean man. It's just a saying. This could be, you know, anybody that could partake in this, you know, no matter how you identify. But I feel like it is like the working man's kind of like show. Now, the coinkadink with that is like, I do think like the first portion of the show legitly was going through the motions. Like, I didn't feel like it was doing anything special. I didn't feel like it was doing anything out of sort. I do feel like it was a cute show. You know, it was like, these are cute things that are occurring, but I just really didn't feel like, again, like it was like doing something like super impressive until like the coffee stain and the guardian deity and the home renovation. And then, 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐸 really feeling proud of himself, like really vibing with himself. She was like, man, he's getting intoxicated on his abilities. Like all of those moments of the show, freaking hilarious, right? I think that specific little arc or little storyline within this episode, unparalleled compared to the rest of it. I think the rest of it was like a 6 out of 10. Going by the motions, it's cute, it's fun to watch, but there's nothing that happened that makes you go like, oh, this was, you know, this was the ish, this was the stuff. It was just kind of going through the motions for me. But then that one arc saved the whole episode. So if I were just that arc for me, or that, you know, I keep saying arc, but that story that they told us, you know, that last one, I think was like 9 out of 10. But then the rest of the episode was just, you know, passable, like 6 out of 10. You know what I mean? And again, you know, take that for what it is. You know, take my opinion for what it is. I just really felt like the rest of the episode was just going by the motions. Kind of like it established its line. Like it just like was coasting on that line with okay little side things that I was saying, you know. And I do recognize too, like the marriage stuff might hit for an individual or two. It didn't hit for me specifically, but I understand that it could, and that could raise, you know, someone's entertainment value within these little mini curated stories, little mini arcs within the episode. But overall, I think good episode, saved by, for me, that last section of the show. Everything else I felt was just going by the motion, going by the motions, going by numbers. And I will tell you up front, if I wasn't reviewing the show weekly, I probably would just let it stack up until the episode 12 until the end. And at the end of the season, I probably would just binge all of it at once. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. I think the show's awesome and wonderful. I think its highs are way far outweigh its lows. But I do think that it's established. It's like, here's expectation, and it's just kind of like delivering on that. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Love to hear your thoughts as always. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.